Hello and welcome to today's game of Aeronautica, and today I have a mission between the Marines and the Aeldari. And noticed the other day I hadn't done a mission like this, so it's very much based on the Wrath of Angels box set, but with a few extra additions like the Vampire Raider. The aim of the mission is for the Eldar to land troops near the yellow counters, and the Blood Angels are going to try and defend them. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, so let's get into it. Okay, so the Eldar will be white and the Blood Angels will be red. The Blood Angels have it. So the Blood Angels will go first, so they get to shoot first, so we'll go with a 2, current control speed 4, altitude 2, so we'll stay at that, and we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. Over to the Aeldari. Now these are going to want to close because I've got short range weapons on all of them. Also it stops their blast cannons being very useful on Marines. So we'll go with this one first. It's got an 8, control speed 8, altitude 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So over to this one then. It's got a 2, it's going to control speed 4, altitude 1, so it's going to speed up to altitude, speed 5, jump up at the end of its movement to altitude 2, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop there, go up in altitude 2, and as a result it'll drop it down to speed 4. Okay, over to the Eldar then. So the big boy is 6. Currently traveling at speed 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. It's time to look in that direction. So when I started off, because I was going to go with the 6, I had them all pointing in this direction, but then it allows them to point that way after their move. Over to the Marines. It's a 2. Current speed 4, altitude 1, so we'll do the same as this one. In fact, we'll stay at speed 4, but we'll go up to altitude 2, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump up in altitude 2, and as a result it will drop down to speed 3. The Eldar then. An 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn the face in that direction. I'm just going to be in range. It's currently in altitude 2, so we'll jump up to altitude 3, and that'll drop its speed by 1 to 7. That'll make it a lot harder for the Marines to hit. Okay, over here to the Marines then. It's a 2. Control speed 4, altitude 2, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go up in altitude 3. Okay, which will drop it down to speed 3. And the last one for the Eldar is a 6. So speed 6, altitude 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that direction. Okay, and with that done, it is onto the shooting phase. Okay then, so onto the firing phase, and the Marines get to go first, and we'll start with this side one here, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, shooting down on altitude, because this is at altitude 2 and this is at altitude 1, so we need 6s to hit. Oh, 4 ones completely misses. It's also got missiles, and then we need 2 sets of missiles, so it needs 6s to hit again, so it hits twice. Now, the Raider's got hollow fields, so I have to re-roll one of the 6s, and so I only get 1 hit, which damages on a 3 plus, extra damage on a 6, damages on a 3 plus. Very nice. Bomber will go next. We'll jump forward 1, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it gets 4 shots with its shurikens, again needing 6s to hit, so shooting up this time. 1 hit, damaging on it, 5, no damage. It gets 3 shots with its pulse laser, 1 hit, damaging on a 3, doesn't damage, 2 shots with this missile array. They miss as well, so that was a bit pointless. Okay, over to the Marines. We'll go with this siphon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the big radar. 4 shots with light cannons. They all miss. And again, we'll go with 2 shots with missiles. 1 hit, which is 6. It has to be. So the whole fields, make it miss. Okay, with that done, he's finished. So you can really see here with this game at the moment already the difference in altitude combined with the hollow fields makes it quite hard for Marines to place any firepower on the Eldar. And I know the Eldar aren't hitting back very hard yet, but they need to keep the Marines off them to start. So over to the Eldar then. Next we're going to go with the actual radio itself. Just going to fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like the closest one. So it will begin by firing 2 shots with its nose mounted scatter laser. 1 hit on a 6, damage on a 5, doesn't damage. And then it gets 6 shots with its pulse laser. Oh, if only. 4 hits. And these will damage on 3+. And there the look writes itself. So 1 point damage there. Okay, back over to the Marines then. We'll fire this one next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maximum range. It's going to get 2 shots then with its las cannons. They're at the same altitude, so these will hit on 5s. They miss. And I'll use 2 sets of missiles. 2 hits. And it has to re-roll the 6 because of the hollow fields. Still gets a 6, so 2 hits, damage on 2, extra damage on 6. Damages the Nightwing but doesn't blow it to pieces. Over to the Eldar then. This Nightwing can't fire anything that's not in range, this one can't fire anything that's not in range, but they can still use their jinx. So this one's going to jink back 1, just to keep it out of range of this. So now we've got this plane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it can shoot at the bomber. So we've got the bomber, 2 shots, 1 hit, got to re-roll to the whole fields, so it misses, and it can fire its missiles, same thing, needs 6s, 1 hit, is to re-roll, so it misses. One last Eldar plane to move, and it's this one, well, to jink with, and it will jink to there. Leaving just the Marines with their ground defense. And the missile then will shoot at the bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the only thing that's in range. So it hits on 5, damages on 4+, misses anyway. So that is done. With that, it's the end of the phase. Okay, so on to turn 2. Let's see who goes first. The Eldar have it. Okay, and I'm going to go first then with the Eldar using the bomber first and use it, basically its bulk, its structure points to basically absorb some fire, but also I want the Eldar to be able to shoot first. So it's got a 6. I'm going to slow it down to speed 5 because I need to start getting ready for a landing. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, turn facing that direction. Over to the Marines then. And go with this one first. It's on a 6. Coming trying to speed 3. I want to speed up to speed 4. I'm going to be dropping down in altitude at the end. I need to get down to the same sort of altitude as the other planes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn back in that direction. And as I said, we will drop down in altitude 2, and so this will go up to speed 5. To the Eldar then. So we go with this one next. It's got 6. We're going to drop it down to speed 7. So at the end you can drop down in altitude and speed up a little bit. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, there for 7. Okay, and it will turn to look in that direction. It's a bit messy. There we go. Over to the Marines then. We'll go with this one, 6. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to look in that direction. Drop down in altitude. Altitude 1. And speed up. Speed 5. Over to the Eldar then. Let's go to the Nightwing next. 6. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look in that direction. And it's at speed 7, so I can drop down 1 altitude. So it's altitude 2. And it'll speed up to speed 8 as a result. Go to the Marines then. This one is 3. Okay, it's going to speed up to speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then turn and look in that direction. Okay, and it will drop down in altitude to altitude 1. As a result, speed up to speed 6. The Eldar then. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn in that direction. And the final Marine. Also a 3. Speed up to speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn and look in that direction. Oh, 5. In that direction, and it will drop down in altitude as well. Altitude 1. Well, that's quite messy. Onto the shooting phase, but I'm just going to tidy it up a little bit first. Okay then, so onto the shooting phase, and we're going to begin with the bomber. He's going to jink forward for 1, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shoot at this one here. Okay, so it gets 4 shots with shurikens, 1 hit, damaging on a 5, which damages, 2 shots with its missile array, 1 hit, which damages on a 4+, doesn't damage, and it gets 3 shots with its twin pulse laser, 1 hit, which damages on a 3+, which damages, so 2 points of damage, not bad. Okay, so next we're over to the Marines, and I think we'll begin with the front siphon going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this, so it gets 4 shots. So this last cannons, 2 hits. So I have to reroll the 6 because of the hollow fields. So 2 hits, damage on 2s, 2 points of damage. And it's going to fire 2 sets of missiles at it as well. So 2 hits, one's a 6. So it misses, so 1 hit, damage on a 3+. Doesn't damage. Okay, so the Raider survives. But for how much longer, I am not sure. So with that, I'm going to shoot with the Raider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll shoot the one behind. He gets 2 shots with its nose scatter laser. So 1 hit, damage on a 5, doesn't damage. We'll get 6 shots with its twin linked pulse laser, which it hits 4 times. And these will damage on a 3, causing 3 points of damage. So next we'll fire with the damage one. He gets 4 shots with its last cannons, which missed, and he gets to shoot its missiles, so 4 shots with its missiles, and they also miss. Oh, it's tragic for the Marines. Okay, with that, he's done. Go to the Eldar then. So he's going to jink forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the damage one. Medium range, 4 shots, 3 hits with scatter laser, with the shurikens, damage on 5s, 1 point of damage, and first Xiphon is destroyed. Okay, that he's done to cut those other weapons, which leaves me then with these 2 and this. So we'll shoot with the altitude 2 one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 shots in 6s to hit. 1 hit. It's got to be re-rolled though because of the whole fields. So it misses, and 4 shots with missiles. They also miss. Okay, and that's followed up by the Nightwing. He's going to shoot the altitude 2-1 in the rear. That's at close range, so 8 shots with shurikens. 1 hit, that was terrible. Damage on a 5, doesn't damage. 3 shots with Star Cannon, which is also terrible. 3 ones, and so it completely misses. And then the Marines will fire with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Raider, the Bomber. 4 shots with Las Cannons. 3 hits now. The whole field's at medium range, so you work against 1 of them. So it misses. 2 shots needing 2 to damage. 1 point of damage. It remains in the sky. 2 missile shots. 2 hits again. You roll 1 of them, it misses. And the 3 plus is destroyed. And it blows the bomb to pieces. Okay. So we've got 1 missile turret left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to this. So 1 shot, even a 5 to hit, which it hits. Damages on a 4 plus. Blows this to pieces. Okay, so with that, it is on to the next turn. No tailing fire to worry about this time. Okay, let's roll for the next turn. So who goes first? The Aeldari get it. The Aeldari are going to take it, even though they're probably going to get shot to pieces this turn. So we'll start first with the Raider. It's coming entrapment speed 5. It's going to slow down to speed 4, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking in that direction as it makes its approach on the landing zone. Okay, the Marines then. Go first with this one, it's on a 5, and it's going to speed up to speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And position itself behind it, but even though it's behind it, it still can't do anything because its last times won't be in range. Only fire at medium and long range, so that's no good, but never mind, it's out of shooting range. Okay, then over to the Nightwing. It's on an 8, speed 8, so we can throttle it down to speed 5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn back and look in that direction. It will sit there. Go to the Marines then. 5, on the jump speed 6. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn and look in that direction. And then we've got the other Marine. It's a 6. Current jump speed 5, altitude 2. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Has to do that turn. And turn and face in that direction. Drop down in altitude, and as a result, speed up. Okay, with that, that's the end of the movement phase. On to the shooting then. The Aeldari get to go first. This can't shoot anything. So the Aeldari Nightwing will jump to there and put 8 shots from the shurikens at the back of that Zyphon. It hits it 1, 2, 4 times. Damages on 5s, 3 points of damage, pieces. Okay, so that's that done. The Marines get to shoot now. So we'll go 4 shots from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 hits, 1's a 6. 2 misses, but 2 of those hit. And 2 to damage. So 2 points of damage, blow to pieces. There. We have the other interceptor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 shots. 2 hits, 1's a 6 though. It still hits for 5, so damage on 2s. 1 point of damage. And then 2 missile shots. 1 hit. Reroll the 6. Still hits. And damages on a 3. And with that, The Marines have stopped the Eldar depositing their troops in the landing zone, so I think the Eldar who are down there already are probably going to get slaughtered by the rest of the Blood Angels. Anyway, how tough are the Marines? I mean, I keep playing them and they just destroy everything that's in front of them. They are so powerful. I really find it hard to see, if you really get good at practicing with the Marines, how you beat them. The side one is so good. But anyway, with that, I hope you enjoyed the game. Please drop your comments in the comment box below. And if you've got to this point, please consider subscribing. It will really help. And otherwise, remember, always watch your 6.